Hey everybody, welcome back and welcome back to me. I've been gone a couple of weeks. You may have noticed I had the flu, that wonderful flu. Even though I got my flu shot, I got it anyway. And then I had a viral infection in my vocal cords as an effect of that flu. And as raspy as I still sound, this is still much better than it was. But the reason for today's video is that a couple of weeks ago, I did a video that's very popular right now on the channel, helping to deal with and eliminate spider veins, varicose veins, and skin redness. Helichrysum oil was the video I did this one. And in that video, I also demonstrated how to take that essential oil and dilute it down properly so that it can be used on the skin without risk of irritation. That brought up a lot of feedback and questions. Is there a way to get this oil pre-mixed? Well, there is. The same company that provided the oil I did in that review, HBNO or Health and Beauty Natural Oils, actually has this pre-measured, pre-diluted in a roll-on that you can use without having to go through all that work to dilute the oil yourself. Really makes this simple to apply to the areas you want to treat, whether that be the face, the legs, the ankles, wherever you're having spider veins or varicose vein issues. And you get the powerful benefits of this oil for less cost. And if you happen to have missed that video on Helichrysum oil and what it can actually do for your skin, how it works, no worries, I'm attaching it to this video so you can just keep on watching and flow right into that information where I'm going to go over every specific thing you need to know about Helichrysum oil and what it can do for you and those of us who have aging skin issues. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Last week we did a video on spider veins. We talked about using vitamin K both in the diet and in products to help with those. But some comments and questions came up. Because at a point last year, I also did a video on a holistic approach to varicose veins, which of course is going to work still for spider veins, an all-natural oil that can greatly improve circulation, help shrink those tiny capillaries that create spider veins, pull them back away from the surface of the skin, and actually help reduce the swelling of varicose veins. Now, I want to say here as a skincare professional, some varicose veins need in-office treatments. They can cause swelling. They can cause pooling of blood in the legs, especially if they occur there. So while this is a holistic approach that will work for a lot of folks, inexpensive, all natural, amazing. I'm going to tell you how to use this oil, what it is, how to mix it. But I must impress upon you, if you are having pain and swelling from varicose veins, you need a doctor's visit. A holistic treatment like this is not going to be enough to solve that problem. So I just want to get that out there because on this channel, we stick to the facts, the science, and the truth about what works, how well it works, and when you need to go see a medical professional. So the oil that I'm talking about today is Helichrysum oil. It's a special oil. There's several species, actually 3 that get used, but for skincare purposes, and the purpose of what we're talking about today, helping to reduce unsightly varicose veins and also spider veins with an all-natural oil, Helichrysum Italicum is the oil of choice out of those 3 species for this particular issue. And since doing those oil videos last year, I know there were some issues with supply and demand. People needed the oils and the places would run out. So I did some research and have actually found a company I really like, HBNO, and these are the oils that I'm currently using. So I'll put a link down below in the video description box where you can go find out about them and their oils. They're naturally sourced. They're not going to run out of these. They're pure, they're tested, and very effective. So Helichrysum oil. Now this is straight out Helichrysum oil, and we never want to apply essential oils, and this is essentially an essential oil, full strength out on the skin. In rare occasions, that can be done, but with Helichrysum oil, it needs to be diluted down. I'm going to show you how to do that. It's very simple with a carrier oil. So the science behind Helichrysum oil and why it works are the properties or the benefits that it brings to the skin. Obviously, I already talked about it increasing circulation, which helps pull these capillaries back from the surface of the skin. It also helps reduce inflammation, and it's packed with antioxidants and anti-carcinogenic properties. So it actually helps your skin cells protect themselves from damaging effects of the environment. So Helichrysum oil is perfect because it helps reduce the swelling or inflammation of varicose veins. At the same time, it helps protect your skin from creating or having problems with new ones. Now, one of my favorite oils to use as a carrier oil, because of its own ability to super hydrate your skin, is jojoba oil. And this 100% pure jojoba oil is a great carrier oil. It's by Desert Essence. And the ratio of essential oil to carrier oil is 3 to 6 drops, depending on the strength that you want, no more than 6 to half an ounce. And to make that easy, that's a tablespoon. So we take a tablespoon of carrier oil, And then we place that in a small bowl where we can stir in the 3 to 6 drops of essential oil. And we simply stir this up, and we have made our own oil. You keep it in a dark container, a dark small glass container. You can order those on Amazon. And we want to apply this oil twice a day, morning and evening, before moisturizer, or you can actually mix some of this oil into your moisturizer and apply it to the areas that you're trying to treat. So to keep this video simple, I'm going to apply this oil to my cheeks and nose, where I tried to make sure that I don't have spider veins come back. And I just massage that in. And then you're done, and you can actually feel this oil beginning to work. It tingles a little bit, but it shouldn't cause any irritation. Always do that patch test on your inner elbow if you've never used an oil like this before. So if you're using Helichrysum oil, test it first. Inner elbow, 48 hours, make sure you have no reaction. And that goes the same for any essential oil that you're going to try to put on your skin. Better you have a rash here than on your face. So when should you see results? Well, in studies and research on these type of oils, it usually takes 3 to 6 weeks for you to see a substantial amount of difference. However, within the first few days of applying it, many people report spider veins begin to fade within the first 5 to 6 days, and it continues to improve after that. And then you can continue to use the oil once or twice a day if you want to keep them at bay so they don't come back. So an amazing ancient oil that can provide a lot of benefits for very low cost and give you some really great results with your skin. Again, links down below for HBNO and their oils in the video description box. If you decide to use this oil, please come back and let us know how it's working for you in the video comments below, because I watch those and everybody's always curious to see who's doing what and how it's working for them. Thank you guys for joining me today. As always, I appreciate you being here and sharing out my work. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you over on that next video.